So when we were over here earlier, there was some heritage units. Yes. Right here is one of our heritage units. Do you want to slow down so they can take a picture when you get up to the unit?
We'll get across the tracks here now. Stop for you.
He's going to get across the tracks and then he will stop for you so you can see it a little better, okay?
Yeah. This one. So this one right here?
Yeah, right here. Every railroad has heritage units, and I don't know what they do with them, artwork. So we see them come through here quite a bit, but I'm very glad that we have them in our yard so you guys get the opportunity to see them too. This is the Western Pacific. I can't talk.
Cab number shows that that's the year we acquired Western Pacific. Yeah.
So if you want a picture, go ahead and grab your picture. This is our west rack right here. This is where we fuel our locomotives on the west side. It's not like the east rack on the other side. Our trains do not come up and go through here. They have to pull the power off. All this power that's sitting over here, it'll eventually be put on trains by hostlers and pilots, which is what I call our crews. That actually, that's all they do, their whole shift. They take power and move it to trains, or pull power off and take it here to get worked. The blue flag means that those locomotive forces are on that train. It says shop. We cannot do anything. A T and Y person cannot do anything on that power as long as that blue light's on there, because there are people working on that. We don't want to get anyone hurt at all. So we just stay off of it. We can't touch anything. We can get on there and set, but we cannot touch anything until they remove their blue light or blue flag. Fuel trucks have a red light. We can't do anything if that's on there. So now we're approaching Area 51. So for some people, Area 51 means aliens. Well, after a while of working midnight, you probably do feel like you're aliens. But actual railroad, what they have it mean is because there were 51 coal trains going through here a day.
Clever.
We don't have that many right now going through here. I would love to have that many coal trains going again. But this is what we call West Yard, and this is where all our coal trains come into, except for from the east going west.
come up.
What other three boys wanted up? What other three boys wanted up here?
I gather that's your one and only caboose over there, what?
That's the one for our snow bus. So if, like last year we had, or earlier this winter, we had some horrible storms, and you can go on. And we couldn't get to our crews. All the roads were shut down. Some of our crews were on trains for 21, 24 hours. So what we did is we put relief crews.
There's room for one more.
Room for one more if there's another little boy. Here comes one.
Alright.
Look at some short.
So what we did is we put them on the caboose. We take, and we take them and we can break through the drifts and get them to trade out and give our crews that are stuck up there for hours upon hours of relief.
But I want you to hang on up here in front or hang on to the rail behind you. Joel and Keith, I'll let you hang on to the rail behind you.
More or less. That one looks like it's spent.
So over here they also work a lot of power in these tracks, and that way they can get them back on the trains a lot faster. Gets our coal trains back going as fast as they can. See, those guys, those locomotive guys are putting more supplies on there for them. Ice, water, making sure they have, the crews have everything they need.
How many fuel trucks do you have?
They're not actually our fuel trucks, they're contractors. So I'm actually not for sure how many they have. That building straight in front of us, that was built because when we bought new locomotives, they had warranty work and they would have to be shipped back to GE for the warranty work. Well, instead Omaha thought, okay, we'll build a GE building, that way our units can get back in our fleet faster. It's not GE anymore, but they basically will work on anything.
Ma'am,
Yes.
how about electric new engines? Do you have electric now?
We do not have electric engines here. I have read about them, but I don't think they are using them anywhere yet. We still want to know where they're going to plug them in and when, because ours go continuously.